Since the time of immemorial, humans have been bothered by the existence of evil, violence, oppression, injustice. Since prehistoric times, people told tales of those who fought evil, heroes who stood up to evil were praised. Thinkers and philosophers started asking, why should humanity tolerate the existence of evil? Evil needs to be eradicated. Intellectuals began to give different ideas on how it can be done. Some were convinced that education is the answer. An educated person is not capable of doing evil. Others believed in economic reasons. Poverty creates crime. If people are provided with their basic necessities, they will stop stealing, cheating, and killing. Still others argued that someone becomes a criminal out of sense of hopelessness. If one is given a path to a bright future, he will not become a bad person. Karl Marx looked even deeper into human nature. All sins are due to greed, and greed is created by money. If we abolish money, people will become purer. Just as philosophers thought about eliminating evil from society at large, they were asking the same question on a personal level. How can we raise children incapable of evil? How can we rid ourselves of bad impulses? And their answers were similar. Education helps me become more moral, etc. With the secularization of our society, there appeared bubbles of people who didn't have much contact with followers of any religion. In these bubbles, beliefs were born that religious people are not capable of sinning. But as one of them I can assure, believers, just like atheists, are capable of absolutely everything. The Torah speaks about an era when evil will be eradicated, but it will not happen until Mashiach comes. I hope and believe that it will be very soon, but until then, every society will be capable of evil, except for the completely righteous ones, of whom there are only very few in the world. Every person is capable of evil. Both history and modern life prove this to us constantly. The greatest evil in modern history, the Holocaust, was committed by the most educated and most cultured nation of its time, the Germans. As it turns out, education does not make people moral. Look at the modern Middle East. The biggest terrorists come from most affluent families. They've graduated from Harvard and Oxford. And I promise you, they didn't become murderers out of desperation. If you believe that poverty creates crime, then the richest people should be the most honest ones, right? But we don't see it. And communism failed to eradicate greed. How can societies fight crime? How can Israel fight terrorism? People are perplexed. It's impossible to play whack-a-mole all the time. We have to find a way to uproot this evil. Uprooting of evil, the Torah says, won't happen until Mashiach comes. Israel will have to constantly play whack-a-mole in its fight against its enemies. And this is also true in our personal life. I can try and hope to become a pure person, but until Mashiach comes, I will always have evil desires. And I will need to play my whole life whack-a-mole, trying to hit every single one of them, making sure I will not slip and will not do something wrong.